In the meeting scene, the presenter announced, for the next promotional video, the planned upload date is White Day. So, we've incorporated a plethora of romantic elements. Meanwhile, amidst the discussion, a young woman in the meeting became engrossed in her phone, scrolling through messages, perhaps distracted by personal matters. Outside the meeting room, two women conversed by the elevator. One queried, "Is the proposal still not done?" The other responded with a thoughtful hum, adding, "It should be out by tomorrow." The first woman, with a sense of urgency, remarked, "We really need to review the proposal from your team by tomorrow afternoon." As the scene unfolds, Xia Zhenzhen, a 28-year-old CEO of a prominent city Summersy apparel brand, confidently enters the room. She is greeted by a colleague with a familiar call, Zhenzhen. Taking her place among the attendees, she reflects on her journey. "I am a successful." Zhenzhen's voice trembled as she uttered, "Chenning, let's break up." Her declaration echoed in the room, marking the end of a relationship, leaving her a single lady once more. Frustration boiled over as she exclaimed, "God damn it." The scene shifted to Zhenzhen, curled up on her bed, tears streaming down her cheeks. Through sobs, she lamented, "After so many years, how dare he treat me like this?" Anger mingled with heartbreak as she muttered, "What was so good about that chick anyway?" A sympathetic friend sitting nearby offered her perspective. "If it were me, I'd just throw a tantrum in his face. That'll teach him a lesson for sure." Zhenzhen, however, shook her head, rejecting the notion. "That would be too stupid. It'll make me seem like I don't want to leave him." Another voice chimed in, belonging to Xia Menjin, Zhenzhen's younger sister. Menjin remarked, "You're just too strong-minded." She advised, "You're dating, not fighting a monster in a coliseum. You gotta occasionally act weak, guys will eat that up." Zhenzhen's resolve wavered as she confessed, "I just don't want to lose. Why does he get to enjoy life with someone else while I'm here crying my eyes out?" Menjin gently reminded her, "Are you dating or having a competition?" Menjin asserted, "He's definitely at fault for cheating," affirming her support for Zhenzhen in this difficult moment. Menjin offered a word of caution, "But if you only focus on winning or losing, it will not end well for you." With that, she announced her departure, adding, "Either way, don't be so sad. There's no point in keeping that kind of energy anyway." Before leaving, Menjin reminded Zhenzhen, "Oh, right, I'm not coming home tonight, so remember to take the keys if you go out." Confused, Zhenzhen inquired, "Huh? Where are you going?" Menjin cheerfully replied, "It's Valentine's Day. Of course I'm going on a date with my boyfriend." That night, Zhenzhen found herself outside, pondering. I never noticed that there were so many couples before. Her thoughts were interrupted by a promotion at a nearby bar, offering free flowers and desserts with purchases. Approaching the bar, a staff member greeted her, offering a free rose as part of their Valentine's promotion. Grateful, Zhenzhen accepted and entered the bar. As she sipped her drink, she couldn't help but mutter to herself, "Chenning, you idiot." Despite her preparedness to give him a present, she couldn't shake the feeling that he was enjoying himself with someone else. As she sat, a server approached, informing her of the special Valentine's Day dessert offer. Reflecting on her situation, Zhenzhen realized, "Yeah, what an idiot I am after all that. Why am I still thinking about that scumbag?" Meanwhile, a girl at the bar attempted to flirt with a boy, offering to buy him a drink. However, the boy politely declined, stating that their shop didn't provide such services. Undeterred, the girl persisted, offering to pay, but the boy remained firm. Suddenly, another person appeared, startling Zhenzhen. Confused and on edge, she demanded, What are you doing? What's up with this guy? That gave me a fright." Zhenzhen confronted the boy, demanding, "What are you doing?" The call for the waiter interrupted the moment, and the boy, acknowledging the call, muttered something as he walked away. Confused by the boy's abrupt behavior, Zhenzhen thought, "Weirdo. Did he just call me a weirdo?" She chuckled, considering her own dating philosophy. Xia Zhenzhen's tip. "I can hit on you, but you can't hit on me because I'll get embarrassed." Seizing the opportunity, a person sitting nearby expressed interest. "Miss, may I have the honor of having a drink with you?" Surprised, Zhenzhen replied, "Ah, thank you." However, she couldn't help but wonder when this person had appeared. As she excused herself to the bathroom, she overheard a conversation about an expensive watch. In passing, she mused, "Oh, that watch is quite expensive. I guess I struck gold tonight." Meanwhile, the waiter, cleaning the bar table, observed the scene and thought, "Oh well, I should just mind my own business. That lady looks like someone who often goes to bars and pubs. With that much experience, she'll surely be more cautious, right?" The waiter sighed and informed the gentleman talking to Zhenzhen, "Sir, here's your bill. After the discount, it's 166 yuan. Please check out at the counter." The person stood up and made his way to settle the bill. The waiter nodded in acknowledgement, "All right, now." Meanwhile, the girl stood before the mirror in the bathroom, replaying the embarrassing moment when she confessed to the waiter, "I want you." Mortified, she muttered to herself, "Ack. That was so embarrassing. What the hell did I just do?" Back at the bar, the other gentleman who had been waiting for Zhenzhen grew impatient, wondering, why is that girl still not back? Did she run away? Frustrated, he grabbed his drink and took a sip. Turning to the waiter, he called out, "Hey, you." The waiter, taken aback, responded, "Me." Annoyed, the gentleman retorted, "Yeah, you. Come here." Then, with irritation evident, he muttered, "Idiot," warning the waiter to mind his own business, and threatening consequences if he didn't. Jensen suddenly appeared, observing the tense situation, and questioned, "What's going on here?" Startled by her presence, the gentleman released the waiter immediately, attempting to defuse the tension with nervous laughter. "Ahaha, it's fine, it's fine. I just got a little heated just now." The waiter, however, revealed a troubling detail. "He spiked your drink." Enraged, the gentleman lashed out, calling the waiter a fool and moving to strike him. The waiter implored, "Stop. Stop. A gentleman doesn't resort to violence." Despite the waiter's plea, the gentleman continued his assault. In a swift move, Jensen intervened, grabbing his punch and subduing him to protect the waiter. As the scuffle subsided, Jensen thought triumphantly, "Thanks to this scumbag coming to meet him himself, I can finally release all my pent-up stress from today." Reflecting on the incident, the waiter couldn't help but wonder, just now I didn't piss her off, right? As Jensen subdued the guy, a commotion erupted among the onlookers. "What's happening over there? Looks like a fight broke out. He got beaten by that girl." The guy, nursing his bruised ego, angrily muttered to Jensen, "Idiot, mad girl." The waiter intervened, cautioning, "Careful." Undeterred, the guy attempted to retaliate, but Jensen swiftly disarmed him, causing him to fume. You idiot, you better watch out." With a final scoff, he stormed off. Meanwhile, Jensen, reflecting on the encounter, thought, "TSK a scumbag that only bullies the weak." Exiting the bar, Jensen walked and pondered, "To think they had to close early. I just had to meet that douchebag. What a killjoy." Regret clouded her thoughts as she realized, "I didn't even get the chance to thank that waiter. I didn't see him when I came out either." Suddenly, she noticed a shooting star and exclaimed, "Whoa, for real." Caught in the rain, she sighed, "I'm all wet." Frustration mounting, she muttered to herself, "My luck today is rotten. I'm getting angry just thinking about it." However, her mood shifted as she spotted the last umbrella. Grasping it, she chuckled, "I take back what I said. The goddess of luck has not forsaken me yet." Just then, a boy approached, seeking shelter from the rain. Seizing the opportunity, Jensen grabbed him and exclaimed, "Hey." Looking at him with gratitude, she said, "Why did you run after seeing me? I still want to thank you." The boy, who was actually the waiter from last night, responded, "No need. I just got a bit hot-headed and decided to butt in. What's wrong with you?" Later, the waiter boy recounted the events to his manager, who reprimanded him. "Not only did you not calm the customer down, you even fanned the flames." Another employee apologized, but the manager warned, "You better pay attention next time. If you can't solve it, then don't just decide things on your own." Surprised by this revelation, Jensen asked the waiter boy, Your manager said that to you?" The waiter boy admitted, "Yeah, I think he's kinda right though." Confused, Jensen questioned, "How was he right? What's wrong with doing what you did in that situation? If it weren't for you, I might be knocked out at some shady place right now." Taken aback by her words, the waiter boy paused before responding. "Aren't you too weak?" Jensen, puzzled, asked, The waiter boy continued, "You started to doubt yourself right after someone called you out." Jensen smiled warmly at the waiter boy. "Anyway, I thought you did the right thing today. You look so cool. You should continue to be cool like this in the future." As they stepped outside, the girl and the boy found themselves with the last umbrella from the store. Jensen suggested, "Let's share it. I can send you home first." The waiter boy politely declined, saying, "No need." He glanced at the sky and remarked, "The rain isn't that heavy." Under the umbrella, Jensen curiously asked, "What's this thing for?" Then, noticing the button, she wondered, "What? It can't be. You've never used an automatic umbrella before." The girl explained, "When you press that button, it will automatically open the umbrella." Jensen, intrigued, asked, "Then what if it got pressed again?" The waiter boy joked, Stop it, you hillbilly." Embarrassed, Jensen apologized, "I'm sorry." Jensen's voice broke the silence, her concern evident as she spoke. "Which direction is your house in? I'll send you back first." "My house is near 2nd Experimental Primary," Jensen replied promptly, her tone tinged with familiarity. However, she couldn't shake off her worries, adding, "After sending me home, are you going to be fine going home on your own? It's already midnight. Are you worried about me?" "My house is just up ahead," Jensen pressed, her concern mirrored in her eyes. Still not convinced of her companion's assurance, Jensen persisted, "Still, are you going to be fine going back on your own?" The boy's response was tinged with a hint of frustration. "Are you having some kind of misunderstanding about me?" Jensen chuckled softly, recalling an earlier moment. "Ahahaha, that's cause you looked scared back at the bar earlier." The boy's expression darkened, his thoughts racing. "If I laid a hand on him, my job will be gone. Better than getting beaten up. I don't want to expose that I can't handle that guy." Under the cover of the night, they walked together, the sound of their footsteps muffled by the soft patter of rain. Unbeknownst to them, a figure lingered in the shadows behind. Finally reaching their destination, the boy broke the silence. "You live here?" Jensen nodded, her demeanor indicating that the rain was almost stopped. The rain's almost stopped, I can go in on my own. The boy's thoughts wandered as they walked. How long must I work to be able to buy a property here? Meanwhile, the girl checked her phone, her mind filled with concern. It's already so late, I wonder if Menjin is asleep. Suddenly, she recalled Menjin's message, I'm not coming home tonight. If you go out, remember to take the keys. The sudden realization struck him, crap, I actually forgot. The boy's abrupt statement prompted Jensen's response, what? Jensen brushed it off casually, nothing, you can head back. With that, she left the boy behind and headed towards her apartment. The boy called out after her, your umbrella. It's a gift for you, Jensen replied with a hint of mischief in her tone. The boy's curiosity piqued, could it be, he further inquired, you forgot to bring your keys. Once they reached the apartment, they stood in front of the door. Jensen apologized, sorry, because it was Valentine's Day, all the surrounding hotels were fully booked. I didn't want to bother my friends at this hour. In distress, Jensen lamented internally, why do I keep doing stupid things today, so embarrassing. The boy reassured her, it's fine as long as you don't mind. He opened the door with his key, muttering to himself, how did things turn out like this? With a squeak, he flicked on the light. As he shrugged off his jacket, he remarked, phew, I'm completely wet. Turning to the girl, he offered, I don't have extra slippers, but you can just come in. However, the girl remained standing in the doorway, hesitant to enter. The boy's concern grew as the girl hesitated, what's wrong? He asked, trying to decipher her expression. Meanwhile, thoughts raced through his mind, is she afraid that I'll do something? Or maybe she thinks that my place is too rundown. Addressing her concern, the boy suggested from outside the room, a rich miss like you probably can't stay in a small rundown home like mine, right? Why don't I accompany you out again to find a hotel? He proposed, but his offer was interrupted by a sudden shriek, Eek. Startled, the girl grabbed onto the boy in fear, what's going on? Spotting the cause of the commotion, she pointed out the cockroach, Kai. Without hesitation, the boy swiftly dealt with the intruder, it's dead. Their unexpected outburst didn't go unnoticed by someone in the building, who the hell is screaming in the middle of the night? Amidst the chaos, the boy couldn't help but laugh, ha 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 ha. Now that's a first for me. Unfazed, the girl remained composed, are you done? She asked, her demeanor calm yet firm. Amused by her reaction, the boy teased, you could easily throw a 1.8-meter tall man to the ground. How can you be afraid of a cockroach? Jensen retorted defiantly, so what? That's just who I am. You got a problem. Chuckling at a response, the boy mused to himself, maybe this rich miss isn't that annoying after all. As Jensen sneezed, the boy offered her a piece of cloth, go take a hot shower, the towel is new. He added, if you don't mind, I can lend you some of my clothes. Thank you, she replied gratefully. With a laugh, the boy couldn't resist bringing up the cockroach incident again. Remember the cockroach incident again? Jensen playfully threatened, wanna get hit? My apology, the boy chuckled, enjoying their newfound camaraderie.